My name is Jasmine Presley. I graduated from the University of Central Florida last December with my bachelor's degree in marketing from the School of Business. I decided to further my education at Full Sail University. It's originally where I wanted to go for undergrad, but things happen the way they're supposed to. I'm very excited about coming to Full Sail University. I've always wanted to go to a music and industry related school, so I'm really excited to be here and master my crafts. I chose entertainment business because I am managing an artist right now. I'm also building a public relations firm as far as entertainment goes, and I'm also a blogger. So I write about current music, I write about the news, whatever's going on social media wise. I'm very current on everything that goes on. So I decided to make that a career, combine all those different things that I love, the entertainment industry and marketing and what I went to school for into a career. And I'm happy to be doing that. I desire to become someone that is someone to look up to, someone to admire. I definitely want to be somewhat of a power person as a woman in the industry. There aren't a lot of women in the entertainment industry, and if there are, I don't really know them that well. I know a few. I know a few of them, but there's not that many. So I wanted to add myself to that list. I also identified with letting go of the past, reading the story about feeling that he was letting go at the age of 15. There's been times that I definitely wanted to completely let things go and let my dream go in high school, in middle school, when I felt like I couldn't make a career out of it. But now that I know that I can, I'm going full force with it, and I feel like I don't have an option but to succeed in what I'm doing. I also identified with the life or death strategy, only because deviating from your path that you were destined to follow, um, you find yourself in an unhappy situation. I worked in banking for 4.5 years and I absolutely hated it. I worked for another school. I worked for a CD store. That was my favorite job. But there's never been an industry or anything that's made me happier other than music. So I knew that I was destined to do this, and I just am happy that I'm finally following what I'm supposed to do, because every other job has just not been me. A definite turning point in my life would be having that conversation that you always have with your parents about what you want to do. And I had this conversation with my mother so many times about how I was going to work in the bank and somehow get into, the marketing department, because I really, really wanted to get into the marketing department. I can just start my own company and do things the way that I want to do them. Because I was realizing, and I did realize this working at the bank, that regardless how long it took me to get to the marketing department, inevitably that still wouldn't be what I wanted to do. I wanted to make my own way and I wanted to do what I wanted to do, and I wasn't going to be happy otherwise. So the turning point with that would be that I realized it wasn't about what my mother wanted me to do. It wasn't about what my dad or anybody else wanted me to do. It was about what I wanted to do, because ultimately it's my life and I had to deal with it. My dream path is actually to be the director of social media or digital media coordinator for a record company. Would love to do that. Two personal goals that I can achieve in the next 2 weeks would be to definitely go to concerts. I've found that if I go to concerts, I do typically run into people that may need social media marketing, may not understand it, or may need assistance promoting their artists, and that's something that I do very well. So going to concerts and making more connections, going to as many networking things as I can possibly go to within the industry.